Mean Streets. The guy was doing this. One of the scenes. Because the fags hanging out the window.
The old up yours on the Mean Streets.
To suck that. They like to suck you. Something. Giving him the fucking.
What's happening, Outrage crew? We've been goddamn trying to situate this arrangement. As you see, we got Old Glory. All right, in that bald motherfucking eagle.
Kind of.
What's cracking, ladies and gentlemen? We got the war drummer himself. Good to be with you for the military-industrial complex chessboarding. We will be dividing up the Middle East. All right. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen?
I have little tiny hands.
What's up, Clean Talker John? What's up, Burgess? What up, Alan James?
Clean Talking, where's he at?
Let us know if we're smooth, if the connection is working. We moved a whole bunch of shit around, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know if it's gonna come off or not. All right, we allegedly have everything plugged in. Alan James says Nick got his muscle shirt on for KPJ. Dude, I got the muscle shirt on for goddamn way too hot at night in Hollywood. We got no central heating and air in this thing. Well, we got the heating.
We don't have any air.
The air is
minimal.
Lacking.
The breeze. More commonly known as a breeze.
Alan James says it's fuzzy and echoing.
Oh no.
It seems to be focused.
Turn the mic down a little, maybe.
I don't know if there's a volume setting on the mic there. What up, Robert Rydell? Aaron Freeman says, "Hey, it's Kevin Pollard. Time to lower the microphone." Alan James says, "Disregard the echoing. It was him." All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Pollard is fresh off the plane. All right, back in Oklahoma, taking in that easy living, taking in that flat plane living. I'm gonna go back in September, dude. Alan James says fuzzy cam. Let me try to wipe the shit off here. Make sure we're crispy.
Did you get some steam on it?
You know? Gotta keep everything nice and crispy for the Outrage crew. But yeah, I picked Kevin up from goddamn LAX. All right.
Pretty fucking smooth.
What up, Walls Bear?
It was a heist like.
Oh yeah, you're waiting outside. Robert Rydell says the Earth is flat.
Wow, my mother agrees strongly. We talked about that this week, actually.
Kevin's mother she goes deep into the conspiracy theories.
She put me on the 9/11 back in 2004. Gave me like what the like the purpose behind the fucking evil hand.
What was the setting for your mom breaking down 9/11 to you?
It was Christmas time. So
instead of the night before Christmas story,
so she was delivering
the night
gifts
before 9/11,
all through the city, right?
All through the insurance policy,
all through the building,
all through the Silverstein account.
the what is it? Base charges were stirring, right? Wow. Let's remember this, guys. Molten pool of magma for 2 weeks after the fucking towers collapsed. 2 weeks underneath the rubble. Molten magma. Then NASA, if anyone does anything at NASA,
we might have to go document cam, and we can't do that. All right. So let's look up molten magma. Is that what you said?
Molten magma.
Oh, dude.
No. I said, what did I say? Molten steel.
Molten steel.
Ground zero.
9/11 ground zero evidence. We got the goddamn watch going off in the background for the third time. This watch is going outside the goddamn door. Hello there.
No way.
Heaven has returned. She was engaged in some heroism today. She was doing my laundry, and she sprained her ankle.
Oh.
Everybody.
Oh shit.
Heaven's in pain, ladies and gentlemen.
Please stop. please. Thank you so much, Pedro. Please stop. I'm working right now.
What the hell are we talking about? 9/11 Christmas stories. Molten steel, dude. All right, let me see what the picture-in-picture gives us. The picture-in-picture, I'm trying to see which monitor we have on the picture-in-picture. Okay, we got the Outrage crew on the picture-in-picture. Let's go over here with it.
So can they see this
and over
or
here,
no?
and there's the chat room. They can see this monitor here.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
All right, so evidence.
Is there any NASA photos? Because that's. There's the bird's eye view photo of the.
Here's AE 9/11 truth. Witnesses of molten metal. I'm not looking for witnesses. I'm looking for evidence. Molten steel was found in the basement 7 weeks later in jet fuel. Rational Wiki. Molten steel was found in the basement 7 weeks later and jet fuel can't seem to melt steel beams. There is no documented evidence of the presence of actually melted steel at ground zero. Oh my God. The molten material noted. Alright, so I don't know how credible this source is, ladies and gentlemen. There's some dispute about the goddamn molten steel. But go on. This was part of the story your mom was telling you? Instead of the Night Before Christmas story?
No, she just said basically what she said was the state of the economy was so ripe that we were in a surplus under Billy Clinton. So when George Bush came in, you know what I'm saying? They had a lot of new technology, a lot of new weapons, a lot of new, new toys they haven't used yet.
Oh my God!
Plus he had a fucking vendetta.
Psycho play toys.
So here we go. We need to stir up the fucking stir up the old the national sentiment. Get the old drums beaten.
Nick, can you get the spider, please?
We have a spider in the apartment.
Please, get the spider.
I'm not qualified for that one.
Hurry. Right there. Please kill us now. Not with my fucking shoe. That's what I think. Can you clean it up, please?
I'm getting a tissue. Spider is dead, ladies and gentlemen.
And yes, I'm not okay.
Just like those damn Iraqis, for no reason. And George Bush says mission accomplished. And a bunch of Christian people make excuses for him.
Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, we took out that arachnoid, ladies and gentlemen. What up, David? What up, Clean Talking? He says my favorite white guys. Dude, we need to get out on the street with Clean Talking John and do some of these fucking street interviews. I'm slowly but surely getting some bill money together. We're gonna be making some payments. We're gonna be having some free time in the middle of the day. We're gonna get out on that damn Walk of Fame,
Jay Leno style,
and go up to people. And I just think it would be hilarious to get somebody to consent to be roasted. It's like the goal is like we're trying to make them laugh, but like. We're going to tell them, like, we might get offensive. Like, if you're sensitive, probably not.
If you're not laughing, I'm going to be forced to fucking move you. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be goddamn fun out here, man.
You pumpkin pie haircutted freak.
They're talking about 9/11. A huge amount of money disappeared on 9/10. Yeah. Dude. So much. Was it
the
Rumsfeld?
Pentagon plane, yeah. The Pentagon plane, that room is that's where they were looking for that's where they keep tabs on the money. That's where all the information was.
We'll find it on Tuesday.
And that's Rumsfeld's office. He wasn't there that day. Imagine that.
He was off on that steak and a dick suck.
Early morning steak and a dick suck.
He was on that cigar and a dick suck and watched the news.
I think it was... Wasn't he? You said, Rumsfeld. Oh, that was Cheney who was shooting motherfuckers in the field.
Oh,
yeah.
Orange jacket.
Those dudes were definitely together eating chocolate chip cookies. Like
looks like a target on the war board there in the war room. Like in fucking Strangelove. Big orange target.
Don't let him see it. Don't let him see the big board.
He was just thinking about that in the woods. He saw that fucking orange vest.
He just got excited. Terrorist stuff.
Oh, dude.
Oh, no, orange terrorist alert. Orange, right? He's like, oh, terrorist. Oh, that's why. Where did that fucking go? Where did the orange threat level go? We're still at war with terrorism, but no threat level?
They just got tired of coming up with the propaganda. They're like, man, we would rather just chill and keep a low level paranoia at all times. You don't even know what threat level it is. You know, you could be in imminent danger.
They probably forgot to put it up one day. No one noticed, and they're like, you know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter anyway. Take the shit off. It costs too much to have the graphics board. Show that every fucking day, right?
They're looking at the threat level. They're just not sharing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like, I can't believe we're still in the war on terror in 2019. War on an idea that will on a military tactic, which is the most punk ass thing to declare war on, a military tactic. Like, oh, you're breaking the rules of war if you use these guerrilla tactics and just don't dress like in military uniform. So you blend in with civilians, and then you use the surprise attack and you know, like.
You know about the CIA?
Like fucking cave warfare, dude. I'm talking about people in the Middle East.
Oh.
That's the war on terror. Like, terrorism is a military strategy. Like,
yeah,
using the threat of violence to achieve your political gains.
But we threw Osama bin Laden off the aircraft carrier. He's off the aircraft carrier.
I remember,
we killed him. That's what they said.
Dude, I remember listening.
Are you fucking kidding me? So to prove it that we killed him, we threw him off the aircraft carrier on the way back to the U.S. Wasn't the whole... If he really brought the towers down, wouldn't we bring him back into the middle of the fucking street in New York and be like,
traditional Muslim
this
burial.
motherfucker!
Traditional Muslim burial.
With the fucking eagle in the back, right? With an eagle on somebody's fucking shoulder, and he's all Osama. We said, La, Jesus! Like, why else are we killing him?
We could have done what Kim Jong Un does. Is he's got a piranha tank. Did you know that?
No.
He literally has a piranha tank.
Okay, that's like the molten steel. I need proof.
Dude,
oh,
there's proof.
There's no Wikipedia in the fucking...
I saw it on Drudge Report the other day.
No, man. See, we get all our fucking information from the same bullshit-ass, baseless fucking source.
All right, let's go. Let's look at piranha tank Google search. No, the challenge of spelling piranha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Kim Jong-un, piranha tank. Hey, we need to do a skit on that shit. Piranha tank. That's like that's the reality TV show.
Right here.
Piranha tank.
On MSN.com, you can trust them, can't you?
Oh. Wow.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, quote, executes a general accused of plotting a coup by throwing him into a piranha-filled fish tank.
Do you think he literally threw him in?
Oh, he's got people to do that. He watched it.
He was getting his nails done.
He was getting his asshole tweezed.
Whatever the fuck they say.
He's getting the wax.
His tank wax. His fucking legs and shit was up.
Oh, you killed a soldier, dude.
Conquistador.
What are you, goddamn undocumented migrant? Are you trying to cross the border? That dude is holding his ground.
Look at this bullshit.
Here, this is how you do it, dude. Don't fuck with the studio, the Outrage TV studio props. No, but, you know, Kim Jong, he's got that piranha tank. That's the point, dude.
He's got the piranha bite face, like fucking piranha bit him.
We almost have the same haircut. I just need to get that crispy straight.
You ought to dye that shit black too.
Oh, dude.
Shit.
But yeah, the way I remember listening to Alex Jones.
9/11 Christmas, brother. That's what we were talking about.
9/11 Christmas. We'll get back to 9/11 Christmas. I remember listening to Alex Jones. I was working at this machine part manufacturing plant that my dad works at. Oh. And it was like just menial work, but it was like I could listen to podcasts. So every day I was listening to Alex Jones, and it was right when they threw Osama off of the fucking. And they had this guy, Dr. Steve Pachenik, on there. He's apparently ex like CIA intelligence, psychological operations expert, and so he came on there and was like, Osama, he's been dead a long time. They've covered that up.
Is this the Trump voice? Are you doing the Trump voice?
No, he had this weird, like, I don't know. You haven't even listened to him, so I'm not even going to do an impression of him. But he was just saying that Osama bin Laden had been dead for years of Marfan syndrome. He had kidney failure,
right?
Because it was in like medical records, and they were saying that this was a show to try to give Obama a win because his presidency was sliding and we were like, he had bailed out the banks and the NSA shit had happened and Fast and Furious had happened and people were kind of like, hey, it's the first black president, but what the fuck's going on? Like,
he didn't bring the troops home and shit.
Yeah, and so
he didn't.
He needed a win so bad politically.
Wow.
And to come in there, and can you imagine if you're on the SEAL Team 6 that goes in there and thinks you killed bin Laden,
Yeah.
and it's all a patsy set up?
Remember, it's the guy that said no to the moon landing. He's in the room. Not
This guy.
It's like it is no Osama.
Me and Kevin were talking about earlier. If the moon landing was faked, there had to be a buck where the information stopped. Like there had to be where the
decision maker, ultimate decision maker.
Yeah, where the compartmentalization broke off, and it was one dude who was like making the call. Like, we're faking it.
The Russians are honest.
Dick in his hand. We're faking it.
The Russians are honest. We're faking it. The cosmonauts have got to fucking right.
Get Kubrick on the phone.
God damn it, give me Stanley. Stanley Kubrick.
But that guy, how could he keep that secret?
It's not that. It's everybody had to keep the fucking secret. He's the one telling you. He's the one that's telling Buzz Aldrin, you know. Yeah. It's not happening.
The astronauts had to fucking... The astronauts
it's
had
even more hard to believe if everyone responsible for knowing it is not telling, right? That's the big thing is how many fucking people know, and all those people, none of those people told anybody?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my thing with Flat Earth, too.
We didn't land on the moon.
Well, what's the motive? Well, there's a lot more motivation to fake the moon landing than there is to tell people there's a round Earth when it's actually flat. Like, there's zero reason to do that. Like,
I feel like the flat Earth is misinformation. It's just to like, is it subversion? It's just to make conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? It's discrediting the whole thing. It's like they're shitting on us. They're trying to stun on us, flex on us.
That's definitely what it is. And
discrediting the whole thing to act, you know, to question what's going on.
Yeah, and you still see, like, whenever they want to slander somebody, and they're writing an article about them, it'll immediately call them a conspiracy theorist. Oh, we got a super chat. Thank you, Tasfulia.
What's the super chat?
He says, check out my World Trade Center 7 video.
Oh, wow. Bring it up. What you got? Pull it. You got the old pull it?
Post the link.
Couple pullets. Put the link up.
Larry Silverstein. Never before seen footage.
What a fuck. Asbestos. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking...
What about asbestos?
Well, that was the motive. That was the main motive for the towers needing to be brought down in the first place, was that they wouldn't pass the inspection, you know, because they were built, I guess, in the 70s or whenever they were built. That was pre-asbestos, pre-OSHA, I believe, right? So the asbestos was illegal, so you needed to bring the towers down. They needed to be refurbished and basically brought down.
I love that all of this came in response to you going up to your mom and be like, can I check out the Christmas presents early? And she's like, hold on. We gotta talk about this.
I was like trying to find Nikes and shit. Like, can I get these shoes right here? And she's like, you do know that the government blew up the towers, you know? You do know this.
And thank you.
But let me tell you,
we will be much quicker to get to super chats. I know it's we're not going to get to all the comments because we're just staying in the flow of the conversation and shit. But if you do definitely want us to read what you got to say, we will read it. We'll check in every now and then. But if you want to definitely get your shit read, super chat it up.
And even at the time, we could do like last 15 minutes, catch up all the super chats, things of this
nature. We'll definitely have, before we go, we'll catch up on any super chats. And also paypal.me/Outrage TV.
I was in New Jersey in 2004. So
9/11 Christmas. That's what I should have called it.
Yeah. we'll be back on Christmas. No, but I was in New Jersey. I just
imagine like a cheesy, like old, like Christmas Carol song. It's a 9/11 Christmas. Or
what
just
the
some ballad, dude. Like
no, it's the Christmas is here. Towers will fall, bombs will... Right? That shit like that, right? Molten magma. Molten magma. Molten magma. Oh, shit.
Cruising through the air. Pure jihad it is. 72 virgins, here we come.
No Pentagon plane, right? Oh, shit.
Oh, where did all the funds go? Oh.
Wow. No, check it out. So I'm a camp counselor in New Jersey. Summertime, right? I'm a fucking camp counselor out of summer camp. We got a break at some point.
In New Jersey?
Yeah. Because my girlfriend was doing that at the time. My girlfriend was a camp counselor. She let me know you could, this is a fucking job you could do. I didn't even know that, I was like, what the fuck? Let me do that. You get paid. Then we got to go to New York.
Was it for a summer?
Yeah. We got to go to New York City on the weekends.
Oh, shit.
It was tight as fuck, yeah. We got paid like $400 a week.
I've never been to the fucking New England cities.
Beautiful. It's cool. It's Norman Rockwell style. It's green. Super green. Lots of trees.
What's up?
Can you please put ice in a bag for me, please?
I'll see how many ice cubes we got cold right now. Absolutely none. They're all water right now. Sorry, dear. Anyway, camp counselor, New Jersey.
And we're having a cigarette. Me and my man Lamont, I believe it was Lamont, who got me some fire sour diesel.
I was about to say Lamont definitely knows where to get weed.
Hands down. Easy money.
Dude.
Easy money. Lamont and I are sitting there having a cigarette, and they're painting this building, and the painter guy walks by and just starts to tell us how they heard explosions on the ground level, right?
What year is this?
2004.
Okay.
So he's this the guy that was the first real random encounter of a person who just blatantly said, that shit was fake, right? Like they several.
What is this guy running a hot dog cart?
He fucking might. You want to crowd? You want to crowd on the dog or what? And do you know the
How when you bite in, it was fake.
It's asbestos.
False flag.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck yeah. But anyway, so this guy told me that shit. That was the first other person to tell me unwillingly. Like I didn't, it's just like the information came to me, and I was just like, wow, what the fuck? Why would he tell me that? It just fucked my mind up right there, right? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I think that it might have been that coming Christmas was when my mom, because I might have said that to her, like, do you know blah, 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 blah? Yeah. And she was like, oh, well, she was waiting on me to crack that fucking door, right? Knock on that door.
See, me, I was like 15 in 2005, and so I didn't really get into investigating and putting pieces together about 9/11 until I was already like, what the fuck is this whole war? I was concentrating on like the aftermath of that, and like it's like going back and I saw all this information out there about 9/11 and it was all contradictory, and it was just fucking never ending, witness testimony and fact and fiction and myth and fucking debunked and like long ass documentaries where at the end of the documentary you're like, all right, but I guess you're painting a picture here, but like there's no smoking gun. It's like the means, motive, and opportunity were all there. But I just look at the disaster of a war situation that we're still fucking involved in. Like,
Mission accomplished, dude.
I mean,
are you fucking kidding me?
For the military-industrial complex, fattening up them pockets.
That's what that meant. That's what that fucking means too. We got your ass.
Pockets,
Mission accomplished.
Pockets on swole in the military-industrial complex.
Chest on D's, right? Arms on swole, chest on D's. I know Clean Talking John knows that Martin Lawrence, You So Crazy, that stand-up shit. I know you know that shit, that You So Crazy. Oh my God, the baby. Remember, he whooped that dude's ass in the mall.
Oh, we can talk about that.
He whooped that dude's ass in the mall. What you need me to do? You need the volume. So there's not a button.
Shit like I smell cologne.
Dude, that's a military-industrial complex. Whatever we want, baby.
Oh, man.
We got them buying in. All right.
Yeah, that's Bush on the aircraft carrier stunting. This is with the three-wheel motion on the aircraft carrier.
Oh.
We got the
Mission accomplished.
We took all the gold, right? Like, oh shit, Gaddafi is next. You got nowhere to go.
Oh my God.
Wow, dude.
Just destruction, and then now the the infiltration of the migrant crisis into Europe and all this crazy shit going on. Like the that dude Tommy Robinson.
There's like parts of German towns that are like taken over. Like parts in towns where the police like won't even fuck with these like radical Muslim takeovers of towns in Germany and shit. They're like, they just show up. And they're like, nah, this is our street.
You got a problem with kebabs or
kebabs? I love chicken.
You got a problem with turbans? Or?
I love chicken and lamb.
You're just a filthy kafir, though, to the Muslims, all right? You're not...
That's true. I'm a non-believer. They're going to come and kill me right now.
To the Jews, they're like, oh, we understand, Goyim. You got to deal with it.
Our blood is the same, though, so I don't know what the fuck anybody's talking about.
Goyim kafir.
I don't care about that.
You're not in the club.
I don't speak that. I don't know that. I don't know that. Like, I don't give one fuck.
You'll take your subversion and you'll like it.
I made it here. That's all that matters. I'm here. Bow! Hit him with the baby flex.
Is there anything that could be, like, unearthed about 9/11 that hasn't already been fucking hashed to death? Like, at this point, it's like...
Well, there's anybody who...
fuck out of the war.
Anybody who refutes it... There's no video of a plane hitting the Pentagon, and no one can prove that. So that to me is just, I'm waiting on anyone to prove that.
Yeah, who's the burden of proof on?
That hasn't been, Is it on us or the government?
It's the pack.
How the fuck is it on us?
The pack of criminals knows best.
Oh, how the fuck is it on us?
You're a tax cattle.
Right, well, I deserve it.
This is your place on the animal
I
farm,
wasn't
dude.
born into the J.P. Morgan, Rothschild, Chase cabal, you know what I'm saying? The bank fucking...
Don't hate on the Rothschilds. All right? The people that fell for the banking system, they deserve it. This is what I've come to. Like, if
figured out a way to scam everybody forever.
If people are willing to get scammed by fractional reserve banking, dude, you got to lose respect for the people you're scamming a little bit. When it's like, go ahead, I owe you slip and I'll keep your gold right here. Don't even worry about it. You're lending out 90% of your fucking supply.
It's your gold, but we'll keep it at my house.
Oh,
that's that Friday shit.
Lighten your load.
Come on,
take a load off them calves.
Don't worry about it.
Hey,
we got it.
Don't put pressure on them joints.
Right, Uncle Sam's pointing at you. I want you to believe me, right? I want you to open your asshole.
I want to enjoy this time on the earth. You gotta relax, take your time.
I saw Rolling Stone magazine in 2001, a beautiful picture, like a character sketch.
Yeah.
And it was Uncle Sam, and he was all beefed up with a red, white, and blue shirt on, and his muscles were all fucking big, and he was pumping like heroin in his veins with a tourniquet, but it was oil. Uncle Sam, it was a caricature in Rolling Stone.
Oh, okay.
And he was vascular, son. He was looking mad vascular. And he was pumping it, and the syringe was full of black. It was oil, right? It was black, and it was boom. It was gushing out of his fucking vein and shit, and it was all oil.
The trouble is, there's no other like affordable, mass producible sources of energy than fossil fuels. Need anything?
I'm so much pain right now.
Let's check and see.
Sorry. There's like a cold bottle or something else trying to...
Yeah, there's no ice.
You need to elevate that shit.
Yes, I just keep in the hospital.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rolling Stone is a spoof magazine like Vanity Fair.
Well, I didn't say their journalism was, I just thought the picture was good.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only thing.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing with like, what is the currency going to collapse? Are we going to have an inflation crisis? Like, we still have the petrodollar, which like it's the world reserve standard.
As long as we have military dominance, then the petrodollar will remain. That's why we have to destabilize any threat. That's why every war that we get into is backed by that. That's the real reason why.
And
It's to keep the petrodollar.
The fucked up part about it is it's so aggressively proactive. When we could very well, we have two giant oceans on the east and west. We have two like pseudo-friendly countries to the north and south.
They could be.
We're
way
not getting
friendlier.
invaded. Like bring home the fucking military, build up our defenses at home. I don't think we live in a flat Earth dome. But why couldn't we just build one over America? We could just build a goddamn dome,
like
dude.
the Simpsons movie.
You know, it's that fucking nuke missile proof dome.
Well, that's fucked up. How am I supposed to fly and go anywhere?
There's ports that open up.
I can only go to Mexico and Canada.
All right, the dome is a terrible idea. Bring home the goddamn troops
The
and
dome.
pay
to
them,
build a wall.
pay them to.
He wants to build a wall.
wall.
You want to build a dome.
Wall's not enough. I need fucking.
They don't even let him crawl over that
I
shit.
need 4 dimensions of wall.
Damn.
Aw.
They got it ready.
Yeah, dude.
Aw.
But there's no need to like. You can still maintain your military dominance by just
being defense. It's like Mayweather.
Yeah. The best offense is a great defense sometimes, dude. You build up that great defense, nobody's fucking invading America. Mayweather's 50 and up.
50 and up. He don't ever throw a punch.
Him in his younger days, though, I mean, he was swinging to kill.
I wish I could see Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. at their peak fight.
Was
that shit would be nasty.
Was Floyd too small for him?
That's why we gotta get that game. Gotta get that fight night game.
Oh my god, the addictions!
I love it. You gotta die from something.
Dude, you should become a climate scientist instead.
I will.
All right, all they do is play with video games all day.
If Mike Tyson's
Well, this might be interesting to talk about because me and Kevin disagree on climate change. I think
you would think right.
And I do see your argument
because
you were saying earlier that like almost the same argument I'm making for like the amount of people that would have to be in on something like the moon landing and the flat Earth thing. Almost the same thing goes for this scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Well, people are gonna tell us. People are gonna say something.
Yeah,
they're gonna say it's not real.
Yeah,
it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, well, like the amount of people that would have to be, I don't know, because anytime there's a set of expertise set up, like it's not just science, it's these are the climate scientists and they're getting all these government subsidies, and
I mean it's true.
My thing is climate models, the models they use to make their predictions of what the weather's going to look like in 100 years. That's not part of the scientific method. That's not an experiment. That's a projection. Like if you had computing power to project things like that complex, why wouldn't you be projecting the motherfucking stock market and making trillions upon trillions? Like if you had that capacity in a computer to be able to accurately, dude, like there's nothing that has more factors involved in it than the planetary climate. Like so much shit goes into that.
They can create the climate now though.
Oh, the weather modification.
Yeah. So what if they're doing that? Well, they're
I think we could do cloud seeding, like on a low level.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't know if we're making tornadoes. Obama made the tornadoes!
And there's been tornadoes before him, though, so fuck that. He didn't make the tornado. George Washington made the tornadoes.
Bush made the hurricane in Katrina.
Hurricane?
He hates them.
He hates them. Damn. That's a...
But... yeah, I don't think they're deliberately. That's like a lot of levels to think down of deep state evil, where they're like weather modifying in order to cook up this fake climate change narrative in order to tax the public. It's like
there's a greedy fucking greedy. Yeah, it's like wow.
I don't think it's that mass organized like scam operation. I think they're just not doing good science because a lot of it is government funded, and they're just like.
Well, it's biased.
And they don't have to face the market. They don't
There's
have
not
to.
A private.
They don't have to face up to their predictions. If they're wrong, it's not like their funding's going to get cut off. It's like.
I liked what you said though about the protecting the coral reef. Like you should have like a private, right? What is it?
Oh, Kevin was talking about how it's fucked up that, and I guess the evidence shows that the Great Barrier Reef is getting. Decimated by the effects of climate change, the warming water temperatures, where is the Great Barrier Reef?
Like Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, off the coast of
Alan
Australia.
James might know something about that, but New Zealand down there in Australia.
Oh, shrimp on the barbie.
But
I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry.
The Great Barrier Reef.
You fucking asshole.
Crikey, let's just do all the worst
Yeah,
Australian jokes.
That's American ego ass fucking. That's the worst.
But the goddamn Barrier Reef is getting decimated. All right, and Kevin was like, "This is fucked up," and I'm like, that type of shit could be solved with private ownership, because if somebody had ownership of the Great Barrier Reef and you paid him a couple bucks to go and snorkel at the motherfucker and see it, then they would have an incentive to preserve it and preserve their tourism industry. And
here's the thing, though: we shouldn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, especially if there is a direct cost to that, and if it is the oil, you know, the chlorofluorocarbons, any of the toxins going into the ozone layer that's depleting the ozone layer, if that shit is real, you know, then like, why? Let's fix that. But is there more money to be made in the long term by fucking it all up, then that's probably what they're gonna do, right? Whoever the fuck THEY is.
Yeah, if nobody comes and snorkels at the Great Barrier Reef, nobody comes and, you know, wants to check it out. Well, nobody's coming. Let's close up shop. Let's put a mall up. Let's make it an underwater mall.
It's well on its way. It might as well. Fuck. The thing is if the water could go
underwater
back
In-N-Out Burger. We turn it in. Good.
Starbucks.
Put your fucking snorkel on, son.
Starbucks. Get an espresso.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big ass giant Starbucks, dude.
Damn.
One of the reserve Starbucks. Just underwater.
Shit. Cashless. I gotta have an Apple Watch.
Oh, they all got suits like the fucking like Sandy from SpongeBob. They're just underwater, just making up fucking lattes, dude.
Sandy, I don't know. You gotta remember, I'm an old man. I didn't watch SpongeBob.
Alan James is a New Zealander from Australia.
He's a New Zealander from Australia.
Oh no, he's a New Zealander in Australia.
There we go.
Aaron Freeman says Kevin Pollard's comedy is worse than ocean plastic. Oh, Kevin was on a path of planetary destruction on stage that night. And all he needed to do was point to the host and be like, "Wait, did you just kill your own show at the very start?" The host at his show went up there and was like, "We're just trying to get everything out of the way. We're just trying to get this over with so everybody can go home. We know that's what everybody wants to do. We'll try to get it over with quick." It's like, dude, this is your show. What the fuck?
That was unbelievable. He gutted it immediately. Gutted that shit immediately.
Yeah, 9/11 Christmas, dude.
Is that this? Is this two different things going on?
This one's more live and responsive, but yeah, this is the YouTube chat right here, and this is the OBS where I can control the camera angles and shit. It's taking me a while to figure this shit out.
So what?
Accidentally stepped on my bed and I was saying that no, yes.
A couple times.
I didn't.
Are you
We didn't.
fucking
We didn't step on your bed. Nobody stepped
I
on
didn't
your bed.
stomp on it.
Nobody.
You stepped on my bed?
No.
I moved it
you
out of the
said
way
that.
after a couple
You're
steps.
fucking. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I didn't mean to do it.
Move my bed out the fucking way. You're such a fucking selfish fucking person. Damn.
I didn't mean to step on your bed.
I would never be fucking selfish. Damn. I break my fucking foot. You don't even take me to the hospital. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I'm good. I broke my fucking foot. You.
They didn't give you a bandage for it?
No,
Or some ice?
I have to go back tomorrow. I broke my fucking foot doing your laundry. You didn't offer to take me to the hospital at all. You were here hours. Nothing.
I was not here for hours.
It doesn't matter if you were here when it happened and you didn't give a fuck.
Oh my god. We're
Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
Getting an assault, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope no one ever does that to you, bro. Ever.
Alright, well. Who knows where to go from here? Might have to come back another night, ladies and gentlemen. Wish we could hang out. You bad motherfuckers.
It'll happen. We'll be back. Stay tuned.
Oh my god. Kevin's foot.
Yes, that. Please stop.
Watch your step when you're doing laundry, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, your laundry, and you were here and didn't offer one time. Not one fucking time. Broke my fucking foot. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. For that reminder.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we shall return. All right, we're gonna get the setup more thrifty here. We're gonna be on time. All right, we shall get it figured out. We got the bird. We got the flag rocking. All right, it's a work in progress, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a goddamn apocalyptic. Dude, this is a goddamn apocalypse movie. Zombie apocalypse movie has begun in the middle of the goddamn stream, ladies and gentlemen. Our vibe has been, nuked.
I need a 21 gun salute. Can you get a YouTube 21 gun salute as I make my exit?
Oh my God! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back tomorrow, the next day.
Bigger.
Should be back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have see if we can get Trenton Stewart Jones in here. If Trenton can't do it, we'll bring Kevin back. See what we can't do. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace the fuck out.